I'm a 6-foot heavyweight, punchlines penetrate. Don't believe it, wanna see it? Watch me demonstrate. Blow past these niggas, cruising on the interstate. Truck full of them killers, you know we bout to regulate. Swag out of this world, you know they bout to imitate. P money, keep the gas pack, make me levitate. I'm just a different breed, heart like Adonis Creed. Left jab, right hook, damn I'm in a different league. Moving at a different speed, like years ahead of you. Everything in your pockets guaranteed I'm dead for you. Bedpans, IVs, told you not to mess with spook. Turn you to a vegetable, you gon' learn your lesson, dude. Can see I bless the proof. Hope the bitch is fireproof. Flow so impeccable. This nigga incredible. Rap niggas edible. Punchlines is rocking you. Tone told me letting loose. Ain't nobody stopping me. That's my nigga. Don't you know we put in work? All that shit you poppin' is only gonna get you hurt. Only a matter of time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Keeping it blunt, baby. Y'all already know what it is, baby. Hey, look, keeping it blunt. As always, the disclaimer: we may offend somebody. That's just kind of what it is.
We wouldn't be keeping it blunt if we didn't.
That's right. But listen, everybody, we have a special guest, 2 special guests for you today. Right, cousin?
Yes, sir.
My man is ranked number 31 on Box Rec. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all might have seen him on Street Beast. You know what I'm saying? And he also does Bare Knuckle too. BYB Productions, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yes, okay. James, White Lion, Bodnar. All right, you know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, we got Coach D with him. You know what I'm saying? Got to have his right hand.
Coach D in the building.
You know what I'm saying? As you can see the lovely layout behind them. What's going on, everybody?
Well, everything good, man. You know, right. New year, new me.
Word.
What are you, boy?
Word.
Hell yeah. That's how you get down.
I love that. I love that. Coach D, real quick, how long you been coaching for?
About 3 years.
Excellent, dude. Excellent. Now, I did try to look you up. I ain't gonna lie. Did you do some kickboxing back in the day?
Yeah, back in the day, you know, 2001, just, you know, one little match, you know.
Yeah, excellent, man. Excellent, man. That's dope, man.
You know, but right now, trying to get a little bit more fights and competition right now because I'm trying to, you know, probably go pro a little bit and try to test myself.
Okay. Oh, so you're fighting too, you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Excellent. What you got coming up?
Golden Glove. The 21st through the 23rd.
Beautiful. 60 seconds.
Back the fuck up.
Of March.
Master division.
This is in March, right?
That's in March, yes.
March. And this is located where?
It's gonna be in Fort Lauderdale.
Hey, okay.
Okay.
My cousin's down in Florida, fellas. Just let you know.
Yeah, I live in Lakeland, man.
Okay.
So I say that to say this.
I
was doing little research and watching some of White Lion's fights, and it turns out that we fought in the same promotion. Real Cage Fighting. That's the promotion that I fight in right now.
Yeah.
Glad to see one of my Real Cage brothers out there, you know what I'm saying?
Right. No, that was my last amateur fight.
Oh, amateur fight.
Kickboxing. Yeah, I did a kickboxing match with them and beat, what was his name? Seth Luker. That's what it was. Seth Luker. And at the time, I guess
hell yeah.
Top 5 in kickboxing in Florida and stuff.
What made you transition from
What
made you transition from the kickboxing to boxing? And then from boxing to bare knuckle?
Well, see, I started off as boxing, but I got a manager, and every time he got me a boxing match, it would pull out. So instead of me just saying, hey, you know, I ain't gonna fight on the card, I just took the kickboxing match just to do it. You know, I never trained it or anything. I just did pretty much challenge myself, see, you know, test my abilities and everything. But then,
yeah.
going forward, my manager kind of brought the bare knuckle stuff up. Shout out to Daryl. He brought the bare knuckle stuff up. I was unsure of it at first because I just wanted to go the boxing route. But then looking at my age, I'm 36. So I was like, the ladder to climb in boxing is so high to even be a contender of anything. So, bare knuckle, that's 5 fights. 5 fights, you can be up there in the title contention. So, to me, that ladder was shorter. So it was like, that's more suited for me and my style anyway. Let's go ahead and go that route.
Okay. Yeah. So wait, so how long have you been doing
Yeah, because I have watched a few of your fights and no, go ahead.
No, go ahead, cousin. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna compliment.
I'm excited. I'm excited. You got to excuse me. I'm excited. You know what I mean? My bad. My bad.
Nah.
Go ahead, cousin. Go ahead, cousin.
He was saying how bare knuckle is better for his style, and I was saying I agree with that because I was watching a few of his fights and he's a banger, bro. Like you a brawler, dog. Like you bring the fucking pain, dog.
Yeah, try. I've actually gotten away from being a brawler per se, and going more towards like being a technical boxer and stuff. Just because I was a brawler when I was self-trained. Since I've been in the gym for a year now, I've become more technical with it. I've become more precise with striking and everything. So my striking with my so it's not just let's go out there and see who falls first. It's, okay, now let's set these shots up.
Now, of course, when you take it to the next level and you start going pro, you definitely got to work on them little details in your game and shit like that. I'm glad to see you on the right track and have that mentality to, get away from more of a street style and actually, develop your game. Like that's what's up.
Yeah.
So has Coach D always been your coach?
Yeah, ever since since the past year. Since I joined the gym and everything, he's been my coach and everything. Before that, I was self-trained, for the first 3 years of my career for Miami's and everything. But when I got to the gym, it's been Coach D the whole way.
That's dope, man.
Hell yeah.
That is so dope. So let me ask you this question. I know you got some fights coming up, right?
Yeah. We're waiting to hear back. We're gonna get on the April card for BYB. Well, now it's called BKB. It's now they transferred from BYB. And it's now rebranded as Bare Knuckle Boxing. So they're kind of we're growing as an organization and everything, becoming one of the best in the world. To contend with BKFC and be better than BKFC. But as of right now, we're waiting to see April 6th, maybe in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, but it's more likely going to be May 31st in Jacksonville.
Okay, so it's either or. I thought you had two back to back. I was like,
bro.
Either
or. If I win one, like whatever one I get, if I win, they'll do the same thing. They'll probably most likely do the same thing they did for me on my first one, my debut through them where I won. They offered me a contract right out the ring, but I had broke my hand, so I couldn't take it. So I mean, if I don't take damage, that's a possibility. They put me on the next card.
Well, I hope so. Let's hope so. You know what I mean? I hope so. We hope so for sure.
Oh yeah.
Was your first fight with Craig Williams? Was that the first fight?
Yeah, that was my BYB debut.
That was like first round banger.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen, you see such and just that tough, clean fight. Been my commands of all time. Protect yourselves all the time. Touch them up. That's your corner.
Our referee, Christopher Young. Craig Williams, 3 professional gloved bouts. So this is bare knuckle debut for Bodnar. His first bare knuckle fight was here in Jacksonville. This tonight, both men's first entrance into the Trigon.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. Bodnar in the black and purple trunks, red, black, and white trunks for Craig Williams.
Jack, boxing match broke out over here. Now it's getting to a brawl. Eventually they always dissipate at the brawls, right, Gold?
Absolutely.
Stop! No punch, no punch.
Dirty boxing attempted in there by Bodnar. It's a hold of Williams.
He likes to counterpunch. He likes to set traps. Likes to bait his opponents. And Bodnar, obviously, Paulie, wants to use that length.
Yeah, the guy's using that jab nicely. Bodnar changes that jab into a hook there.
Watch your fingers, close your hands.
Craig Williams showing a little love for the Miami Heat on his shorts. Born in Miami, now fighting out of St. Petersburg.
Stop! No punch. Break, gentlemen.
Good start to this super welterweight matchup. Scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. The White Lion, James Bodnar.
Get that lead hand going, kind of Williams is. Bodnar now responding a little bit less and less. Maybe that lead hand of Williams is starting to affect him a little bit. I like the way Bodnar was first responding with his own jab, but now he's kind of getting defensively back. Comes back on a good hook though, Goldie.
Big time. It's almost as if Bodnar was looking at his work because he had just thrown a nice body shot, and then boom. Craig Williams fired back immediately. Bodnar made his debut here in Jacksonville. Nice uppercut for Valor. In October of last year, was finished in round number 1. Tonight, he's looking for his first win, and he gets his first knockdown.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It is all over, just like that.
I think it really did end just like that. I mean, it looked like a good technical fight. Both guys had a couple of moments. You saw Bodnar starting to take control little by little, and then, I mean, boom, just like that. And that's the typical tickle of this sport, right?
Yeah. Tommy Hearns is James Bodnar's idol. Long and lean. I think the Hitman would have been impressed.
Yeah, you know what? He knew how to use that jab at least. Now he can get him to use that big right hand a little more. He'd be more impressed.
There you go.
Good win
there
for
you
him.
go. Step up into that Hitman ladder as we get the official decision from Lupe.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the mighty Trigon, referee Christopher Young counts out the red corner with an official time of 1 minute 52 seconds of round number 1. Your winner by way of knockout, the White Lion, James Bodnar.
My pro debut was with Valor, Ken Shamrock's promotion Valor, but something happened with them. They stopped putting on shows and everything, and I got picked up by BYB. So yeah.
Oh, my man cracks you. You took it like a G. I ain't gonna hold you. I forget exactly where. I think it might have been like a hook, and then you shook it off. You shook it off. You was like, okay, hands down, shook him off. I was like, oh, come on, let's do this again. Bang, bang, bang. I was like, oh. So you're 6'3", though. You're tall, right? You're 6'3".
Yeah, I'm 6'3", yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot of length. Got a lot.
He got that reach.
Yeah, that's my advantage, man. I try to use it to my best of my ability. So.
And you're what, light heavyweight? Is that it?
I fight at 150, 155.
Okay.
Lightweight.
Yeah. So and
that's a
PKB. They consider it welterweight and super welterweight. But when you look at the world, it's like
welterweight.
Yeah, I know boxing has different weight classes.
Yeah.
And Coach D, you're middleweight?
Right now I'm about like 165.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that's what's up.
Oh yeah.
What's up, man?
So how'd you guys link up, man? What made you start training with Coach D?
I joined the gym that I train at now, called Heart of a Warrior Boxing Gym over here in Kissimmee. And he was the coach there and everything. So I've been there for the past year, and then you see, he got his own thing going on too. So whenever we get together.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yo, so street beefs. Yo,
Right.
First of all, I'm excited about that. I was like, when I seen that, I was like, oh, because street beefs, man, I like how they started out in the beginning, and it's cool what they do now too. But like in the beginning, it was like real beefs. Like you could like have a beef with someone in the neighborhood, and you can get on street beefs and fight that guy. It would look horrible. Wasn't technical.
Gun down, try to squash everything.
Yeah, and I guess
that's still their their thing. That's the motto. Gloves up, guns down. It's always stop the street violence.
Right. So how did you just was like, yo, they're in my area. Let's try out. Like how'd that come about?
All right. So when I first moved to Florida about 4 years ago, right, it was like 2021. I was cleaning the gym. I was contracting to clean that gym and everything. A couple of people there, they see me like just punching the bag, just messing around. I ain't trained before that, and I just been in a bunch of street fights. And when the coaches came up to me, asked me if I wanted to spar some of his fighters and everything. Not coach, but one of the coaches that was there at that gym. And I was like, sure, why not? I can come in. I'll be a boxer for you. And ended up beating up all the people he was training.
Hey.
I was like,
Give me some ice. Call that Puerto Rican kid, the one that fights out of the bottoms. If he's here in 20 minutes, he gets $200.
You want to fight him?
Do me a favor, guy. Go back to your bag. We don't need anybody else getting hurt. Take a walk. Let's go. Watch his neck.
Yo, Rock, what'd you do? Did you leave Mick and Polly at home today?
His phone's disconnected. We'll go through the list. Find me somebody. Get me Joe Bones.
All I'm saying is that if you need somebody to help you, I'm happy to keep your boy warm for you. You ever fought before?
Hey, this guy signed a waiver?
All good.
What's your name?
Tommy.
You get tuned up in here, it's on you, Tommy.
Sure, no problem, no problem.
Come on in. Let's go. All right, let's go. Oh, hey, watch that team.
You gonna be a hero? All right.
Come on, check that kick. Easy. Oh, there we go. Don't let him take it back. Don't let him take it back. Get up. Let's move. Hold his hands. Cover up. Cover up. Don't give him your back. Don't give him. Cover up. Cover up, damn it.
You owe me 200.
And then somebody brought up Street Beats, and I was like, hey, I've heard of that. I've been following them since 2012 when I came home from prison. So I'm like, fuck it, let's do it, you know? And then it started off as a joke, and I told my oldest daughter, who's 16 now, she told me I was too old to fight. So it kind of became, yeah, so it went from a joke to a mission, you know, and now I'm still on that mission, you know? Never too old to start.
Oh, yeah.
Greatness, you know?
And look at you now, bro, fighting for one of the biggest bare knuckle organizations, dog, doing your thing.
Right. Definitely.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. I seen one that really caught my eye was the Bull Creature. Do you remember that fight?
Oh yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
They trashed him in the comments. They was like, draw? What you mean draw? Do with this exactly what the one dude said. Do with the dreads? He outboxed him the whole fight. I was like, yo, it was a good fight. If y'all haven't seen that fight, y'all need to check it out on Street Beefs.
Yeah, they were debating on who they were going through the crowd like they always do, you know, taking everybody's opinion on who won, plus theirs, you know. And when he got when what's his name, Esteban, when he got by me, I was like, nah, bro. I was like, he put me down. I feel some type of way about that, man. He put me down in the second round, bro. That's the draw all day. But, you know, I'd rather take a draw than, you know, take away his honor, you know.
Okay, I feel that.
He deserved it all day. And me and him are like best friends now. We talk all the time. He's one of my biggest supporters. So
that's what's up. It's always nice.
Yeah, don't let them bring you closer than punching each other in the face.
Word. Word. Like we bleed together. I seen in that particular fight, I seen you had wifey there, had the kids there. Yeah. That must have been like
he also had a beer belly too.
Yeah, I just what's funny is 2 weeks before that I just got out the hospital for early signs of kidney failure because I was like dehydrated as shit and everything.
Oh damn!
I fought back through that and everything. And that was actually the first fight that my wife and my son got to watch, and they've been to like 3 of my fights since then, or 2 more fights since then. So they've been to 3 total, but they haven't got to see me fight pro yet.
Okay.
So that's next goal to get them out to one of my pro fights.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's a different experience right there, dog. The whole fucking atmosphere, the setup, bro. That shit is
lights.
They're gonna love that shit. They're gonna really see their dad as a superhero, man. That's what's up, man.
What if you had to say what would have been like your favorite fight out of all the fights you did so far?
Out of all my fights I did so far.
Yeah. What stands out to you like bing? It's like, yo, that's my fight. I like that. That was a good one. Might have even watched it back a few times.
I got 3 of them, honestly.
Okay.
And well, I can say 4, but 3 of them for real. My first Street Beast fight, when I fought Paradox, I lost that one. They stopped because my job got dislocated. But then I fought the next week in Tampa. So I fought the next week in Street Beast on Tampa. So I was like, screw it, whatever. It feels better. I go out there and fight. But when I fought Paradox, that was my first fight in an actual ring and everything. You know, it was my first knockdown I ever scored in a ring fight, so it was pretty cool. And, you know, I kind of felt like they took that fight away from me, played favoritism for it. But it is what it is. They gave him 20 seconds to recover. And to me, you know, come on, man. You gave him a slow count too. Like it was super slow. Man, come on. Yeah. But all in all, you know, it was a great fight. That one's always gonna sit with me. It's my first. The one with Preacher, you know, I would say that one right there. Just because what led up to it, and you know how my career changed after that. You know that was a fight where I got picked up with my manager and everything. So it was like that was a first. That was another milestone right there. And then my BYB debut. That was my first one as a pro. I won the first round knockout. So those 3 fights always stick with me, man. But my pro debut in general, that's another one, man. There's no other feeling in the world to kind of explain as a fighter. Like, yo, like your pro debut was amazing. Win, lose, draw, whatever. Like that feeling that like, oh man, I finally accomplished, you know, what so many people try so hard to do. You know, that it's a great feeling.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I remember, I don't know if you follow MMA at all, but I remember when Izzy got on the mic that one time and he was like, man, I hope everybody could feel this feeling at least one time in their life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that awesomeness in that moment, you know. So that's probably what you're saying, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's pretty close. You know, when you're playing high school sports and you're going to the play, like in football, you know, going to the playoffs in high school sports, it's kind of that same feeling, but it's way more intense because it's not you and the team, it's just you in your corner. You know what I'm saying? It's not 50 other people, it's you and 2 other people. And the only, you know, I was watching the George Foreman movie, and his little coach said, perfect, you know. Come fight night, there's 2 people in this world that matter. It's you and your corner. Nobody else in the world matters. You know, fuck the guy across from you and everything. You know, that's all that matters. It's the only 2 people in the world that matter. You know?
Word.
Hell yeah.
You got to stick with that. You know, I watch a lot of those kind of movies and I take things from it like that. You know, and I kind of apply them to my life like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that too. I take a lot of stuff from movies, music, all that shit, man, and try to like adapt the good principles, take good stuff from it, and try to adapt that shit into my character.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel that.
So
what's it like? Go ahead.
No, please, cousin. Go ahead. I've been on the mic, man. Go ahead.
So what's it like? What's it like transitioning from amateur to pro? Because as an amateur fighter, I can tell you like there's a lot of moments where like we don't have locker rooms to change in. I get opponents switched up on me on the day of the fight. Like just the environment is like really different. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what it's like going from that like uncertainty of amateurs to like the professionalism of like the pro fights, the pro scene.
I mean, I'll put it like this: that part of the fight game don't change. There's I've gotten 3 or 4 contracts in BKFC, and a week before the fight, they'll be like, "Yeah, your opponent pulled out. Well, you guys got a replacement fighter? Nah." So then it's like your hopes still get up. Like you get all the way up. One of the I was gonna do the amateur BKFC prospect series. Got all the way to fight the weigh-ins and everything, and then my opponent never showed up. Backed out an hour before weigh-in. So it was that was actually in Lake. So at the old Orlando Magic Stadium.
Oh hell yeah, that's what's up.
So so right there, but yeah, man, there's that part of it doesn't ever change. You know, there is some kind of you can say guarantee because people, you know, when you're a pro, most people that are pro want to be pro. They want to fight, you know, so they're not just backing out for well, dang, it's too far away. I don't want to come. Oh no, I hurt my finger. You know, I don't want to come. Most pros, you know, they're gonna show up. You know, and some of us will still fight injured. You know, and we'll just play it off like we're not. You know, but it never goes away. You know, it's still part of the game.
Right. It's the hurt business. It's part of the game, I guess.
I mean, that's a little disappointing to hear. I was hoping that they would get their shit together after a while.
You change the person's, career title, but you can't change their heart, man. You know.
Yeah, I feel that.
Just because they say they're pro, don't mean they got the heart to take everybody. You know.
Word.
Definitely. Yeah, I know a lot of amateur fighters like, fight in my organization, and other organizations as well. And they're like, "Oh, I'm about to go pro." This, and I'm looking at them like, dude, I feel like I'd beat you up, and I'm nowhere pro level yet.
I know.
I don't know. I don't get it sometimes. So there's a lot of them that just throw themselves in the fire.
Right. I know a couple of them, I kind of help guide them. And, the first thing I tell them was like, when I went pro, I jumped at it. I wasn't technically ready to go pro because I wasn't training in the gym. It wasn't a serious grind for me at that point. So if I would, for me to tell you, I was absolutely ready to go pro. No, I wasn't. I jumped the gun on it, and and when I look at that, other people, who are amateurs that ask me, like I tell them, like, don't go until you're ready, bro. If you're not in the gym, don't go pro. It's very hard to make it. It's very hard to make it if you're not properly trained and everything.
Is there any
discipline, man?
Is there any significance with the t-shirts that you guys got on? Is the one shirt BYB, baby? That's the white line.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So
forget all the sponsors on the back and everything.
Hey, heck yeah! Hey, street.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, yeah, heck yeah! So, Coach D, is there anybody else you're coaching that we should be on the lookout for besides the white line?
There's anybody in my camp?
That we should be on the lookout for as well as the white line?
Well, right now I got a little guy, you know what I'm saying? His name is Day Band. He's 9 years old. He's about to go into the Golden Gloves also this weekend up when we go in March. So just say we go over there and we pull this off. That'd be a good feat for both of us.
Heck yeah.
I love seeing little kids, bro. I love seeing little kids at that high level, like where they're like really skilled. That like, if this kid keeps going, there's no limit. Like sky's the limit for this kid. I love that shit, bro. I love seeing little kids that are nice as fuck like that.
Yeah, man.
You gotta look on my Devious Boxing Prep Instagram, and you got some videos on there. You can see me doing mid work with him and everything, and you can see how talented he is. He's like a grown man in a little box.
Can you drop?
Hey, Faison.
Can you drop that Instagram again one more time so we can just one more time?
Devious Boxing Prep.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Hey, Faison, make sure you grab some of that footage and throw that in here, man. I want to see some of that.
Yeah, I think I was on his Facebook. I seen some mid work with Lil Man. That's the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up, dude. That's definitely.
Yeah.
I forget what fight that was. I'm trying to think. Dang. I know Mayweather was there. Remember that, cousin? When that 18-year-old ran through that like 40-year-old man?
Cromel Moulton or something like that. His name is.
Are y'all familiar with him? But that would be the
Moulton. There's something.
Mutton, something like that.
But that would be the equivalent of where your man gonna be. You know what I'm saying? When he's 18, running through grown men like You know what I mean? So that's what's up. Okay. And what was his name again? Yeah. Little man. What was little man's name?
J Band.
J Band.
J Band, like J Money.
J Bands.
Yeah, J Bands. That's what's up.
Yeah, we're gonna check them out.
J Bands, baby. Yeah, that's definitely what's up, man. Oh man. Go ahead, cousin. What you got?
So back to the white line real quick, man. You got any like pre-fight rituals or anything like that that you know what I'm saying, you like to do before a fight? Like certain
Favorite
things you
boxer
eat, certain things you know, just things that you do to get yourself ready.
that you can share. That you can share.
Yeah, I don't want you to give away nothing
I
too
mean,
crazy. You know what I'm saying?
nothing. I mean, it's nothing out the ordinary, nothing special or anything. It's just the same thing. Probably everybody. I probably sound monotonous when I say this and everything. It's the same thing that everybody else do. Vibe out, listen to music, work on work a little light work and everything. Just stay sharp and stuff like that. Nothing special. It's the same thing everybody else do.
So what's the top? So what's the top 3 songs that are in rotation that get you fired up though?
Actually, I got. That's funny you said that. So I found this new artist, man. Dude, fire, bro. And it's more so. He does songs more so geared to like basketball, football, and stuff like that. But the way he does it and puts the balls together and stuff, and the way his songs are, man, it's perfect for boxing, bro.
T-Powell?
Yeah, T-Powell, man. T-Powell, bro.
Like
It's,
Powell? T-Powell?
Yeah, Powell. Yeah.
T-Powell. Shout out T-Powell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check him out.
T-Powell. Okay.
Yeah, I'll listen to that when we work out and everything at the gym and stuff. So yeah, that's my new favorite right now. Just his whole album.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So I just want the world and America to understand. You see all this energy my man James is coming with? I just want y'all to know something, man. My man grinds hard. I've been following him for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He grinds hard. He does all this training. And in his personal life, he's got jobs and he's trying to do his thing. He's a family man. What would you say to somebody coming up on the come up, maybe out of jail or just struggling with trying to juggle it all? Do you have any advice for some of the viewers out there in that situation? Because you seem to be handling it. You know what I mean? And I know you're human. I know sometimes it gets frustrating, but at the end of the day, bro, your energy right now, I wouldn't even have known any of that stuff. You feel me? So what can you share with them, like, yo, to be a little bit of inspiration for them?
I mean, everything only temporary, man. No matter what you're facing, no matter what you're going through in life, it's temporary. You can be down in the dump. Just remember, it's temporary, man. You gotta love yourself, and once you learn how to love yourself, I learned that at 32, 33 years old, bro. It took me until I was old to learn that. But loving yourself and just always remembering, things are only temporary, bro. Once you get through it, it's a different story.
Word, that got me hyped. I was on his Facebook, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I be watching, you know what I'm saying? And my man said, Uber. I jog home, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, who doing that? You know what I mean? Uber. and then just to make sure y'all knew he wasn't lying, my man posted the jog joint. He run like what, 10 miles, bro?
Yeah, it was like 10 miles.
Yeah, after work. Like, what? And we're talking in the morning, everybody. Like, what? So
that's the discipline that gets you where you at right now, man. That's the type of shit that sets you apart. That's what makes you different. That's why you were able to take it to the pro level, even though you feel like you may have not been completely ready. It's that mentality right there that made you ready, bro.
I actually, before like my BYB debut, I was actually doing 10-mile jogs twice a week. Up to that fight and everything against the Craig Williams guy. And then my last fight, I got away from doing that because it was cold. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a pussy when it comes to the cold.
That's why you're in Florida.
If it gets cold, bro.
I feel that.
But yeah, I got away from that. So it's not something that that was just for the moment. It's something that I got to get back to doing. I got to at least do that once a week, twice a week. Get back to doing that. Because my cardio is on point. And my cardio then was better than what it's now. So that says a lot. I got great cardio. So.
And you got a great chin. And you got a great chin. Let them know.
That too, man. I've only seen the mat a couple times in my career, man.
Who, me? Oh.
I've only seen the mat a couple times. My last fight I lost first round, but I cut 32 pounds for that fight in like 3.5, 4 days.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's a crazy cut.
That was a tough cut. That was brutal, but I made it. You know what I'm saying? Like I got through it. They stopped me from cutting because I dried out. I couldn't sweat no more. I couldn't produce saliva.
Wow.
And I still what I'm saying? I still went there. Did my best for as long as it lasted. Caught an uppercut. You normally would eat those, no problem. That's
Yeah.
all the time, man.
So what do you do when you do an extreme weight cut like that? Like what methods do you use? Are you in the sauna? Are you wrapping up with towels? You doing the hot tub or
Well, all right. So usually, the way I like to cut weight is I start 2 weeks out from the fight. When I took a fight, on a 1 week notice, it was a different kind of weight cut. It was more so, dry out as much as possible and cut down. It's pretty much going on a straight fast. So
yeah.
it's a little shocking. But when I have time to do it, I slowly I do my intermittent fasting. I only eat between 12 noon and 6 o'clock at night. Sometimes 7 o'clock, depending on what day it is or how busy I am. But I don't
Yeah.
eat after that. I don't eat a bunch of junk food or nothing like that. I used to have a big sweet tooth, and now, I don't do that. But doing that and then drinking, a gallon and a half of water a day for those 2 weeks, so that way, come fight week, it's just straight water weight I cut. Like I've already walked myself down as far as natural weight and everything. Now it's cut this water weight and just rehydrate after the weight.
I know this is gonna be like a little bit of a crazy question, but I don't have dreads. Okay, so you have to forgive me for asking the question. Is it hard to fight with dreads? Because when you was fighting Creature, like I know the drawing you had holding them up flew off, and they're everywhere. Does it mess up your vision some? And can you talk on? If you can talk on that, I don't know if that's something you can't speak on.
Anything that gets in front of your eyes can obscure your vision, obstruct it. But like, it depends, man. It's more of an annoying thing. Like, you just gotta be out the habit of constantly pushing it back out of your face. That's all.
Looking like a female.
Yeah, but outside of that, it doesn't really bother me. It doesn't really get in the way too much.
Something you're used to.
Yeah, I get that too. I don't got dreads, but I do got, what I'm saying, long hair. So when I don't got my hair braided and I'm in the gym, like usually for my fights, I got my hair braided. But when I'm in the gym, sometimes I don't, and my hair's always flying in my fucking face. So I definitely can relate.
Yeah.
Now,
I used to have dread myself, but I took mine off because of the simple fact we put product in our hair, and then sparring and the sweat and all that shit does come in your eyes and stuff.
You get the Javante Davis syndrome.
Vision. But the other night for Tank's fight, I don't think nothing was in his eye.
They said they got a freeze frame. Let me speak on that real quick.
Go ahead.
They got a freeze frame of his braid like swinging and slapping him in the eye, and that's what it was.
It slapped him in the eye.
Yeah, his braid like slapped him in the eye. Yeah,
They
got a freeze frame. Not giving him any excuses. I still think he took a knee and should have got, it should have got ruled a knockdown.
Yeah, it should have got ruled a knockdown.
If my opponent did that shit and didn't get ruled a knockdown, I'm snapping.
Right.
I'm snapping.
When he leaned out the ring, technically you get in the middle of the round, you can't touch nobody on the outside of the ring can touch you in the fighters was a disqualification. He got his whole face wiped off without a doctor stoppage,
without permission from the ref.
Yeah. And they let it go, man. Anybody else, that would have been in DQ.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. It's because he's such a big name. Like, I'm tired of them letting the big names get away with that shit. They do the same thing with LeBron in basketball.
I was just about to say LeBron and all this and travels and everything else.
This shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Favoritism.
Yeah.
So
you can't leave it up to the judges.
It's that status and that name that, once you get up to higher ranking, you get away with a lot more. It's crazy.
Yeah, that shit unfair.
Rematch though, because that'll still be a big money fight though. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna sell even more the second time because they're gonna expect Tank to lose.
Oh yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Where I was watching some of their like post interview stuff, and Tank don't think it'll be this year though. Says he wants it, but he don't think it'll be this year.
But he also said he got 3 fights and he's done because he's gonna pursue other shit in life. And but man, whatever. That man full of himself. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fan of him as a boxer.
I had Tank to win anyway, but
I did too.
I saw some things that I didn't like, a lot of flinching and stuff like that he normally doesn't do. So I was like, I don't know.
I think that it feel like you had a lack of focus, right?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna ask, just so we're clear, my cousin's the fighter. I'm the fan. Just so we're clear. If I ask a crazy question, just so we're clear. So when you was because you're watching it from a different lens, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. I know some things, right? But you're watching it from a whole different lens, right? Do you think he was a little like? Do you think he underestimated my man a little bit?
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't think he took this fight serious. I think he played it as a joke. Like, I'm gonna beat this guy, I'm gonna run through him. You know. But you can't. It don't matter who you fight, man. No matter if they are lower than you, you can't underestimate no fight, man. Everybody's gonna punch away from a knockout.
I think
especially when you got that name, bro. You got that name, you know they're coming for it.
Press conference he had. Yeah, all the conferences he had, this was the quietest one. He didn't touch on them, he didn't do nothing that I seen. They didn't push on each other, nothing. It was like, I don't know.
Right.
No fire.
Right.
Yeah, the fire.
I feel like
he's thinking about retirement, right?
Yeah, he's talking about he got like maybe two more fights left or something like that.
That's crazy.
In your 20s.
Which I'm glad we're talking about this for a second. Who did you guys like admire when you were coming up in all this? You know, maybe
Roy Jones.
Huh?
Roy Jones.
Roy Jones.
Yeah.
So growing up, obviously, you know, I was born in the 80s, but I'm a 90s kid. You know, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones. You know, but my all-time favorite since I've been boxing is Tommy Hearns, man.
Tommy Hearns.
Okay. Yeah, Hearns for the monster.
Into boxing, I saw his style and everything, and how tall he was fighting at one. Like, he was 6'2", fighting at 147. I'm 6'3", fighting at 150, 155. So we had the same build, you know. And you know, who better to model yourself after than, you know, 6-time world champ, you know, and the only one to ever do it, you know. So
right.
Hell yeah.
So, and I'm glad you mentioned that too. And this is a off the wall question, but I don't know, right? Again, I'm not a fighter, I'm not a professional fighter. When you guys come out of the hydration stuff, when you get done with the fight, win or lose, are you starving? You know what I'm saying? Are you ready to eat like
hell yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Are you ready to get it in? Like, or are you just like
so with the pros, it's a little bit different because I eat after weigh-ins. Yeah, we after weigh-ins, we eat and I rehydrate, you know, so we good for the fight. The only thing is when you take your fights in certain weight classes, if you're moving up in a weight class, you also got to take into consideration that person might be coming down 30 pounds. So when they rehydrate, they're going to rehydrate 20 pounds heavier than you. So you're at a disadvantage right there already. You know, you might not be as dehydrated, but they're gonna have way more power. You know, so you always got to think about all that. And when you're doing the weight cuts, what weight class you fight, especially when you go pro. As an amateur, you get as many fights as you can in, man. Just don't be stupid about it. You know.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm always looking for the 2 B's when I get done with a fight. A blunt and a burger.
I like that. That's hilarious.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I need the double B's when I get done fighting.
So James, let me ask you, when you was like, so, you know, you got like martial arts type of point fighting, right? And then there's like, you know, then there's like a Muay Thai, like a lift away. Then there's like, you know, like your MMA stuff. But when I think bare knuckle, bro, like I think bare knuckle is like, first of all,
that's real savage shit, bro.
Yeah,
that's real like,
yeah. You know what I mean? So did you come up as a kid fighting? Like what is inside you? Like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like a lot of these guys that do it, they've been fighting their whole life. You know what I mean? Like 15 years old coming up in the street fighting.
Bare knuckles for the toughest of the tough.
Is that what it was for you as well? And no disrespect to regular boxing. Boxing is tough in general.
Yeah.
I think a bare knuckle, bro. Like one person bleeding.
To me, because I feel like in the street, when you fight somebody with bare knuckles, the fight's gonna be over in probably like 30 seconds, something like that, right? In boxing, you just taking hit. So that's why they getting all the brain damage and stuff like that. So I feel like that bare knuckle is safer. So that's why I'm kind of on my little route to try to get up in there.
Okay. Hell yeah. I feel that.
Okay.
Speaking to this, man, this gonna be the first coach fighter duo to be world champ. 2 different weight classes.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Hey, you heard it here first on Keeping It Blunt,
Keeping It
baby.
Blunt, baby. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be there for the whole ride. We're gonna make sure we're there for the whole thing.
For
Because
sure,
it's exciting,
for sure.
man. It's exciting. And y'all so close. Y'all are my cousin in distance, man. I really hope y'all link up at some point. I don't know how that happens or if they
You said you're in Kissimmee, right?
Yeah. I'm in Kissimmee. You're only like 30, 40 minutes away.
Yeah, bro. I'm down to train anytime. Well, I'm nursing an injury right now. I tore my patella tendon in my knee. I'm about to go for surgery actually tomorrow. So I got the crutches right here and everything, bro. Like
you got anything else, cousin, that you'd like to add as far as question-wise?
I just want to thank them, man. Thank you for giving me your time, giving us your time, coming on the platform. You know what I'm saying?
As I told you before, James, man, like honored, bro. Like it's not easy what y'all do at all. And I think the mental aspect is like, I find like, bro, you know what I mean? Like it's there's so much, there's so many people out there who doubt themselves. There's so many people out there who are like depressed. There's so many people out there who just, you know, who aren't happy in their life, you know, and then you got some guy with kids, a woman, that right there is time. The word woman is time. You know what I'm saying? This woman, and no disrespect to, you know, to any women. We love women, but that's time. You know what I'm saying? And then the you know, juggling life, and then it's still rising up and rising up and rising up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe take an L, but then still rising up, and then take an L and rising up. And then some might say, oh, well, there's thousands of fighters. People do that. Yeah. There's billions of people though. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not easy. So, man, much respect to you and Coach D, bro. Like from my heart, bro. For me,
it takes a special type of person to balance all that and make it look so seamless as you do, man. Real shit. Much respect.
Real shit. And I hope I get the day to shake both y'all's hands. Real shit, man. Because you know, I'm a fan. If I can make it to wherever you're at, I really will try. You know what I'm saying? And if you ever have any shout outs, even if it's just on my Facebook or whatever, let me know. Let my cousin know. We will on our Instagram. You know what I'm saying? We will try to promote what you got going on because we love what you got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man.
D, I want to see Little Man. I want to see Little Man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Is there anything that you want to share with America and the world before we get up out of here, Coach D and White Line?
I pretty much are. The only thing I'm just reiterate, man. You know, no matter what you're going through, one of the biggest things I fight for is men's mental health, man. Because you know, as men, we go insane. You know, sometimes people with the biggest smile on their face are the ones going through the most. You know, but those are the people. You know, you always got to remember, man. Everything's temporary. You know, and nothing's forever. You know, life is the shortest thing. Well, you know, life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever experience. So you gotta go with it, man. You just stay true to yourself.
Word. There was this show that my son, I have a son too. I'm a dad. I'm a single parent father. And my son put me D to this show. It's hilarious. I forget the name of it right now, top of my head, but I will put that in here. And these chicks were stuck in a bunker from some weird like religious dude. I don't know. It's a comedy. And how the one chick got through it, she said, well, you could do anything for 10 seconds. So she would count 10 seconds. And then when she got to 10, she'd be like, 1, 2, just start all over again. You know what I'm saying? So like you just said, you know, you just gotta grind it out, man. And I appreciate you. Cousin, do you think America and the world tired of hearing our voice?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But remember, keep it blunt, baby.
Keep it blunt always. Thank you guys for coming on the show, man. We really appreciate you so very much. And one last shout out to the fact that April 6th, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, possibly. May 31st in Jacksonville, probably. Right?
Yeah.
James. And Coach D, one more time for yours.
That's Golden Glove. That's March 21st to the 23rd.
Hell
21st to the 23rd. Excellent. I love you guys, man. Thanks for being on the show. We appreciate you.
Appreciate it, man. Remember, keep it blunt, baby.
All right, stay safe.
Keep it blunt.